Okay, we now going to work with activity 5.11, where we're going to apply the manuscript signs or proofreader's signs. And then first thing you need to do, you need to also go through your document before you can start, so that you can see what is happening. Like for instance, you can see that the numbering is not arranged accordingly. It means you have to arrange the numbering accordingly, and all the manuscripts that are there you familiarize yourself with. And then also when you go up, you will see there you have instructions. You must apply those instructions. For instance, to change the margins and the font and check the line spacing. Those are the basics that you need to look into before you start typing. Then let's go back now to my document that we are typing this. The margins, I have set them. Margins, custom margins. You can check. I only left change left, which is 3.8. Then right remains the same. Okay. And then you check the font is correct and the line spacing there 1.0. Then when we type here, we're going to start with our heading is in capital letters. And then to start the typing, we're going to enter 1, 2, 3. 3 times you start typing. From the third enter, you insert the numbering. You can see once you have 1.1 and so on, it means you are using multi-levels. Then you can set your multi-levels the way that I've showed you in our previous lesson. Then you set them, you insert the line, the numbers. You type your signature there. And then it must be in uppercase. Your signature, you select it. You go to change case, uppercase. Then you enter. When you start going to type your paragraphs that comes after this, you're going to start with 1.1. Then you go to 1.2. So when you say enter, you're going to have 2. When it's 2, you tap so that you can go to 1.1. And then when you see this sign here, the circle with a slash in it, it's there. You replace it with there. Whenever you come across, sometimes it's not in a circle, it's not always in a circle. So you just have to take note of this sign, so that whenever you see it, you will know that you have to replace it with there. So when you are done typing, this is how it's going to look like at the end. Then there you type everything that you type, replacing with there. And then we have this sign here, which is for TRS. We transpose. Then when you type here, you're going to start typing with present of. If we can go to the paragraph here, you can see that I've typed the present of the testatus. Then you go to 1.2, you will come across again the same sign there for TRS, and then it's magistrate, comma, justice of peace. Then commissioner of oath, and for justice it was in capital letters, but now it's in lower cases. So those are some of the manuscripts that you need to take note as you are working. And also this one, it means a new paragraph, so it means you must leave one enter space. So with line numbering, with multi-levels, work on the numbering, then you do the spacing after. You just go back and you say enter backspace, so that you can leave that one enter space. Therefore, when you are done at the end, this is how it's going to look like when you are done with your activity. You can see here the margins are bigger than on the other side of your page. So this is going to be the document when you are done. So take note of all your manuscript signs when you work with refer to the pages with the manuscript so that you can read and understand what does it mean, as we have done in class previously, just for you to remind yourself what is the meaning of a specific sign. Hope you will get this right, and all the best for your studies.